Hey yo, let's talk about episode 4 of Orient, y'all. All right, let's get into it. So we all know what happened last episode, all right? Our boys, Kojiro, Musashi, has finally started their adventure, all right? They started riding on a fucking motorcycle in the Warring States era. I still don't know how that works, but anyways, they're riding. And you know, these are two young boys who are sharing a dream, man. You know what? That's kind of cool, right? You know? They're kind of living their dream out. Gonna go hunt some fucking demons, right? You know what I'm saying? Some Oni. And as two niggas, two childhood friends, mind you, you would think things would go smoothly, right? Right? Smoothly? Well, things were kind of smooth at first, all right? You know, the first day, it was chilling, you know, eating eggs and shit. I think they had eggs, sushi, you know. These niggas had a whole banquet, all right? Now, 3 days later, these niggas had a fucking rice ball, all right? And just one rice ball, all right? You know what? Why is it called rice balls anyways? That shit is clearly a triangle. That's not a rice ball, nigga. They should call it rice triangles, nigga. Rice squares, nigga. Rice trapezoids. Why is it called a rice ball, man? But they had one rice ball. But that was just it. One rice ball for two niggas, two growing young niggas, all right? Throughout this whole little spiel right here, they was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, we homies, all right? No fighting. We're gonna get through this, dog. So during this day, you know, other rice ball, they were still kind of cool, but you can see that tension is kind of rising, right? With the struggling supply of food, shit's getting real, nigga. By day 7, a week, nigga, they had to go to sleep without no meal. Now, ask any nigga this, alright? What are two things that are getting niggas fighting, yo? That are getting niggas agitated, alright? Being hungry and being hot, nigga. Alright? Ask any nigga from the hood, they will give you the same answer, alright? Hunger and heat. If you live in New York, don't go out. Do not go out in the summer. New York, Chicago, don't go out in the summer, nigga. You might get shot. All right? And that is no exception to what I guess young Japanese anime niggas. All right? All right? Because these two niggas is hot. They traveling. They got no food, yo. Tension between Kojiro and Musashi is rising, nigga. You know what? I kind of want to see a full-on fight, for real, you know. But you know. So due to that, they start fighting, they start arguing, whatever like that. Kojiro starts shitting on him. Like, hey nigga, fuck out of here, you shelter nigga, alright? You know what? Yo, can you even catch fish? Kojiro started fishing. Nigga caught like 100 fishes, alright? You know what? If he could do that, if he could have done that from the start, why fight to begin with? It's like, he clearly caught 100 fish in 20 seconds. Why was they hungry? You know what I'm saying? Musashi's like, yo, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I can catch as much fish as you, nigga. So they kind of split off. They kind of split off between two separate ravines. Now, if you remember last episode, we did get a sneak peek of the latest character, the next character, right? Some chick with teal hair, right? She pulls up on Kojiro, all right, from behind. Kojiro got caught lacking, basically. Then the opening happens. After the opening happens, all right, Musashi, I kind of have to give credit to Musashi. He was the bigger person because after the argument, he was the one who kind of felt like he needed to apologize, right? You know, Musashi was like, you know what? I'm above this. Hey, yo, Kojiro, my bad, yo, all right? But funny enough, Kojiro did explain why he was being all agitated and shit. Kojiro's kind of disappointed in himself, man. He's kind of disappointed in his bushi ability, right? Because he knows Musashi is very adamant. He's very happy. He's very gung ho about bushi, while Kojiro isn't exactly the same way, right? So that's why this whole interaction kind of took place. Because you know Kojiro's kind of insecure a little bit, you know. It is what it is. But the second Musashi tries to apologize, he goes back to see, hey, Kojiro, lay the fuck out. He bleeding this shit. What happened to this nigga? Musashi checks on Kojiro. Like, yo, what happened, nigga? Kojiro's like, yo, this a bitch. Watch out, nigga. Right before he finally comprehends, This chick, she pulls up right behind this nigga Musashi, man. All right, gets slammed. He looks perfectly fine. All right, this chick got Musashi in a hold. She's like, yo, hand over all your valuables and especially your kitetsu, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is that? and it's not just me. Kojiro Musashi's like, yo, what the fuck is kitetsu, nigga? All right, the fuck? What is that? Musashi, being the real nigga that he is, he's not going for that, all right? He actually gets out of the hold mad easily. All right, flips her over, throws her. She kind of lands on her feet. I'm like, damn, yo, this girl's kind of agile. This girl's definitely agile. And then after that, when she landed on her feet, nigga, she did a JoJo rush punch, nigga. Ora. Like, she literally did that, my nigga. I was like, yo. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And she missed every blow. She's pathetic. Yeah, this girl's pathetic, man. I kind of feel bad for her, man. It's like, she has potential. She's doing all these flips, all these tricks. She's very agile. She's throwing Musashi around, but doing no damage. She's throwing punches, doing no damage. I'm like, damn, hit him. Hit this man. Yo, after some more scuffles, all right? And you know what? It is quite a long scuffle. It's like 3 minutes long, yo. And no damage has been done. Musashi got flipped on his neck, all right? No damage done, all right? This girl smothered her thighs all over this nigga's face, man. I wish that was him. For them 3 seconds, I wish I was Musashi, yo. All right? Let that have been me, man. Let me be smothered by some thighs, nigga. After she realizes that, yo, this dude's taking no damage whatsoever, all right? And you know what? It's kind of no damage on both sides, actually. So she put out her next tactic. She tried to seduce the nigga, man. And funny enough, when she began to try to seduce him, Kojiro's like, yo, watch out, man. And that it was right then when I knew. That's why Kojiro lost to this girl, bro. All right? He fell for the titties, man. Kojiro, I'm on you, bro. Listen, I don't blame you, Kojiro, all right? You from some bum village full of minors. You used to be by yourself, man. Your dad died. You got bullied. You never really felt the warm embrace of a woman. I feel that, man. You know what? Yo, look at me, Kojiro. I understand that. But she for the streets, man. You can't fall for that, man. Come on, man. Yo, she tries seducing Musashi. You know, she put out her little titties, man. All right, and you know, I might have paused it because for her size, them titties was kind of right. Those titties was kind of right. All right, for her little petite nature, them titties was kind of nice. All right. I might have paused it for like just 45 seconds. Nah. It was like 2 to 45 seconds. I promise you, somewhere between that range. But alas, obviously, the seducing was all part of her plan, all right? Because the second Musashi tried to pretend that he was about to grab it, she put out a whole kunai and tried to stab this nigga, all right? But he saw it coming, all right? He's not wide open. He's like, yo, bitch, no openings here. Flips her over, all right? Literally does the whole, Ken from Street Fighter, his back throw. He literally hits her with the back throw, all right? And you know what? It was at that point when Musashi kind of understood that Kojiro fell for that seduction, all right? Musashi claims that sex appeal doesn't work on him because he had quote-unquote special training when he was a minor. I don't know what that means, actually, all right? Did Musashi have some fucking sex magazines and shit, you know? How did he train? I kind of don't get that, but you know what? Musashi looks like he's more serious about this whole being a bushi as I thought, all right? Maybe Musashi trained under a waterfall, meditated every day, thought about some titties. And it's like, yo, titties, from now on, will not work for me no more, yo. Wouldn't that make sense? Anywho, once this girl realizes that titties won't work anymore, she tries to get serious. She pulls out her main weapon. It's like 2 arm blades, basically. All right, and then that shit glows green. And she has some sort of serious look on her face. All right? And then boom. Some bell has rung. Well, not bell, but like an alarm. Holy shit, it's noon already, is what she says. So she has to get back to her place. Quote unquote, her lord is gonna be furious, right? She steals their bike and gets the fuck out of Dodge, yo. All right? Don't forget that that's their ride, yo. Apparently, Kojiro calls it a steel horse. I don't understand this fucking show no more, bro. That nigga Kojiro called it a steel horse, bro. Whatever. So she hits the jet. She gets the fuck out of Dodge and she goes back to her lord. Her lord, automatically, I'm getting bad vibes. Automatic. Just looking at this nigga, just knowing the way he talk, I seen enough anime to know that this nigga is not a good guy, bro. There's always situations like this, right? Where this girl is infatuated with the lord or whatever like that, or with the high chief of command or whatever like that, and he's never what you think he is, man. All right. Boom. This nigga's like, yo, I can't believe there's a girl in my band who's late. That's impossible, right? So he's already talking kind of shit, being passive aggressive. She claims that, yo, it's okay. I stole the bike, just as you said, my lord, type of shit. We see a smile. It's more of a kind of a evil smile, but nonetheless, it's a smile, right? And then he looks at her and changes his face. He's like, yeah, come here. You my girl, say, yeah, come here. I'm like, yo, this nigga's probably smashing her, man. All right, that is indecent, nigga. All right. Yeah, she appears to be infatuated with this lord, all right, and he appears to be some sort of charming, not noble but moral type of nigga, right? All right. Listen, don't trust your priest, nigga. All right. Kojiro Musashi is heading a beeline toward that village, all right, because she stole their fucking bike. They want it back. Boom. They make it there, and during their travels there, Musashi and Kojiro realizes that, yo, this looks very similar to the Takeda clan kind of domain, right? It's like, yeah, what the fuck? They go inside, and she pulls up. She's all happy-go-lucky. She acts like nothing ever happened. She was like, yo, they was like, yo, where the fuck's my bike, all right? She's like, oh, that thing? Yeah, you can have it back. Follow me. I'm like, what the fuck? And she nice. yo, she's kind of nice, all right? And it was, the way she did it was kind of mad suspicious. Even Musashi, I think he said it. It's like, yo, she a little weird, yo. She a little weird, yo. But funny enough, she wasn't really being that suspicious, actually, right? So they follow her, and they realize, Musashi and Kojiro realize that, yo, this is not just a fortress. It's actually a whole village in here, all right? You see crops, you see houses, you see people, villages having, doing village shit, getting cancer at 35 and dying. It's kind of fucked up, but it is what it is. Typical village shit, man, all right? That was kind of surprising to him. I guess this is technically Musashi's first town, so it does make sense, right? So yeah, apparently fortresses can move, which he should have known that because of the Takeda clan, right? Didn't they come on a moving fortress? But I guess the Takeda clan was just a fortress and no town attached to it. I don't know what the Takeda clan situation was, but it doesn't matter. This is Musashi's first introduction to a town/fortress, right? So that's pretty cool. All right, she takes him to she speaks slower. She takes them through the town, all right, and explains some things, about how this whole town, especially like one big unit, they fight bushi, they travel, they live their lives, and so on and so forth, right? It's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool, man. Actually, there's more to that. There's schools, there's whole places for crops. And funny enough, this whole town got the same hair color as well. Just like how the Takeda clan, what's it, the Takeda clan? I think it was the Takeda clan. They all have blue hair. All of these people have teal kind of hair. It's kind of, I guess that's the way it is in this fucking show because, the town of Musashi, they all got red hair. Is it really that simple-minded? Where every town, it just got, is this all incest, my nigga? Like, how does this work, yo? Are they all fucking their cousins, man? A lot of people don't know. Remember in Naruto season 1? A lot of niggas don't know that the Hyuga clan is all about incest. A lot of people actually don't know that, yo. Like this nigga Neji was supposed to smash Hinata, bro. That's kind of, when you think about it that way, that's kind of crazy, man. Neji was supposed to raw dog Hinata, man. His own cousin. All right? Now, a lot of you niggas from Alabama listening might be horny, bro. All right? All you Tennessee niggas right now watching, listening, put your dick away, alright? Yo, every nigga from Alabama right now, like, yo, that nigga Neji probably kind of cool now, you know what I'm saying? You know, I never really liked Neji, but now I kind of fuck with Neji. Huh? Is that what you saying? Go to jail, man. Anyway, I'm kidding. Point is, what's with all the hair colors specific to every region? You know, it's kind of weird, man. I don't know. It's like this is the exact opposite of like anime. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like because like a situation in anime where like the mom and dad has like different hair colors than a child. You know, you ever seen Sailor Moon? You know, Usagi got different hair color from her mom, which got blue hair, and her dad, bro. It's like, what the fuck? Why the fuck is Usagi blonde? But it makes no fucking sense. It doesn't matter. Yeah, hair colors in this anime, it's a little different, man. It's a little different. But yeah, anywho, our girl, who we found out her name is Tsugumi, has a nice relationship with her village. You know, that's pretty cool. She's having fun with the kids, kind of playing around with the kids. The kids are having fun. The kids are doing sword training or whatever, you know. And it reminds Musashi of the times where Kojiro and him had fun as a kid training as well, right? Kojiro steps in, Kojiro starts playing with the kids, which leaves Musashi and Tsugumi, which is the girl's name, once again, talking. She kind of explains like, yo, she kind of doesn't have any family here, so, you know, she has to get along with the villagers, right? She had a big sister. Her big sister was a bushi, but she died in battle, I think, because it didn't kind of explain it, right? It showed her getting sliced up, right? But we didn't know if it was against a bushi. My bad. We didn't know if it was against an oni. We didn't know if it was. Did she get like betrayed? Like what? It didn't kind of explain it. All we know is that she died for sure. All right. And her big sister also had the same weapon that Tsugumi has right now. Musashi's like, yo, okay, so you know what? In that case, you're kind of very similar to me, you know? All right? So, due to that, both Musashi and Tsugumi kind of have something in common. They both don't have any relatives, basically, right? And when she found out about that, I guess she was kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but maybe she started catching feelings for Musashi, man. All right? Because, you know, there's something in common now. Boom. Here's where things get a little better, all right? Let me get some water. The head nigga in town, he pulls up. The guy, you know, the lord that Tsugumi seems to be infatuated with, he pulls up and then he kind of doesn't say anything, right? But we see her reaction. It's different this time. It is way different than when it was in the beginning, yo. We see her clutching against her fucking, what you call that shit? Yukata, right? She's kind of clutching against her yukata in kind of a painful kind of, she's holding back kind of way. Now, this is a quirk about her that's going to happen a lot throughout this whole entire episode, yo. But after that, we get the next scene, all right? Which kind of transitions way weird, all right? So all of a sudden, Musashi and Kojiro is having dinner with the Lord, right? You know, it's a big-ass feast. It's a big-ass banquet, all right? It's a big-ass fish, all right? It looks like, you know, they're having a good time. The Lord, he's all charming in a non-homosexual way. All right, chill, niggas. All right? That's not what I mean. Settle down, all right? But he's talking to them. And, you know, he seems pretty cool, you know. Until he's like, yo, I have a proposal. How about you two niggas, you know, fight alongside us, killing the Oni, all right? And, you know, if you do that, we split all of the Kitetsu, all right? Once again, Musashi and Kojiro does not know what the fuck Kitetsu is. Musashi's like, yo, Kitetsu? What's that? And the second he said that, nigga, shit went left, nigga. He's like, yo, you mean? You don't know what's Kitetsu? You don't know what that is, nigga? Huh. Well, both you niggas useless then, man, alright? Get these niggas the fuck out of here, Tsugumi, alright? Tsugumi, she doesn't want to do it. Because after the whole conversation with the village and hanging out with the kids, she kind of grown somewhat attached to these two, you know? She doesn't want to do it at all. The Lord's like, hey, yo, lock these niggas the fuck up. I tie them up right now. Otherwise, nigga. She has to do it. She ties him up, all right? Kojiro and Musashi can't break out of it, but what she did at this time, because Musashi was begging to let him go, the look in her eyes and her face, it was way different this time. It's like, it's not Stockholm Syndrome, it's like mind control this time. It was way different. It was like legit, probably mind control, yo. I kind of feel bad for her, man. She says she's sorry, and both of them got locked up, yo. All right. Then after that, we got the weirdest scene in the entire episode. All right. It's a scene between Tsugumi and the Lord nigga. She's calling herself useless, stupid, over and over and over and over again. And he's like, yo, I can't hear you. Say it again. I'm stupid and I'm useless. Yo, say it again. I'm stupid and I'm useless. Yo, I can't hear you. I'm like, damn, nigga. Like, yo, settle down, yo. What's wrong with this nigga, man? This nigga weird, yo. I always have a radar on niggas like this, man. Anybody who tries to appear extra moral, extra nice and shit, man, watch out for them niggas, man. I'm telling you, watch out for the morality niggas, bro. Never trust a morality nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Yeah, so this guy, he's kind of berating her. He's kind of treating her like shit, dog. This is way different from the beginning of the episode, yo. It's kind of really bad. But he said something that was very jarring to Tsugumi. He's like, yo, I need you to find some more niggas to join our clan, all right? Because the big battle's coming up, and this big battle is apparently it's gonna be really bad, right? He plans on making the women and the senior citizens of the whole entire village fight, all right? Because this dude's kind of desperate, man. You know, he kind of said the situation to where I kind of understood where he was coming from, but still, it's kind of fucked up, right? He's like, yo, we are running out. Let me get some fucking water, man. I'm thirsty, man. A nigga is parched, yo. Anywho, the village is getting low on basically its residents, right? The men, you know, they fight all the time. They're weak, they're injured, etc., etc. So they are low on people who can actually fight. That's pretty bad. But a big battle's coming up. So either everybody fights, or y'all just gonna have to get wiped out, yo. I kind of understand where he's coming from that perspective, because like, how the fuck, what exactly do? You can't just fight with 50 fucking soldiers, right? You know what I'm saying? You have to do something. You have to, otherwise you'll die anyways, right? So what the fuck can you do? So his plan was to make this girl steal bikes or whatever and bring it to this village in order to kind of coerce them into joining this clan to help them fight this big battle. It's kind of misleading. It's kind of, what's the word? There's a word for this, man. There's a word for this, man. I can't, yo, brain fart, nigga. Misleading. Misdirect. Fuck, there's a word for this, man. It's gonna hit me after this video too. Misleading, misdirect. Misguided. There's a word for this. Yo, help me out. There's definitely a word for this, man. Doesn't matter. It's some shady shit, alright? He lures them in and tries to convince them, basically. It's kind of fucked up, man. It's kind of fucked up. But yeah, I understand his perspective, but it's still dirty to try to have women and old villagers try to fight this battle, right? So he's desperate, and he continues to tell Tsugumi to do what she gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because we need some more villagers. Otherwise, this shit about to go down, yo. All right? And if you got a better idea, tell me. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Then boom. So Tsugumi goes back to Musashi and Kojiro, who are both locked up. All right? She's clearly all fucked up in the head. She's been crying her eyes out because she just got roasted by the Lord, you know? She had to call herself useless and stupid 1,000 times that whole night. It's kind of fucked up, man. It's kind of fucked up. And you know, she was like, yo, do you actually have Kitetsu? This is where we kind of found out what Kitetsu is, right? Apparently, Kitetsu is like Oni essence, right? Remember last episode or the episode before where the Takeda clan killed that big ass Tengu, that Tenju Oni? and all of that white essence came out, and the Takeda clan kind of absorbed that. That is Kitetsu, kind of like Oni essence, basically, right? Kitetsu apparently has some strange powers, and they need it for the big battle, right? So Musashi finds out about the big battle, and during this whole conversation, we see Tsugumi kind of clasping, what's the word I used earlier? Clutching her fucking yukata, right? We see that she's clearly holding a lot back. She doesn't want to tell him everything, and it's kind of fucked up, man, because, you know, she's dealing with psychological issues. She got this master fucking her head up. She got the weight of the whole village on her shoulders now. She got to do things. She got to lock these people up that she doesn't want to because she likes Kojiro and Musashi. She has a lot on her shoulders, man. And you know what? She wants to let everything out, but she still keeps it bottled up inside her. And Musashi is very cognizant. He sees it. He's like, yo, there's clearly a lot that you want to tell me, but you can't. Yo, just let it out. She starts crying, and then she runs away. She's like, yo, don't let me think about this stuff, yo. And then she runs away. It's kind of fucked up, man. And after that, the episode kind of ends, yo. Kind of a weird way to end the episode, but it is what it is. Yo, I kind of like this whole little arc. Because, you know, this is more psychological, man. It's not really how the fuck can we kill this big ass demon, all right? It's really more psychological. Tsugumi is dealing with a lot, man. I kind of feel bad for her, man. You know what? I might like Tsugumi, man. You know, I might like her. Kojiro so far, I feel like Kojiro hasn't really impressed me yet. I kind of want him to impress me, man. Yo, do something, nigga. All right? You have that katana. Slice a nigga up, bro. Do it for me, man. Now, obviously, we haven't got there yet. But, you know, just looking at the character, I thought Kojiro would be the one to make me really like him, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's not really, nothing great of yet has happened, right? I need Kojiro to have a really good scene. Hopefully Kojiro is the one to beat this big ass Oni, right? Or this big Oni battle, right? Musashi had a shine in like episode 2 and episode 3, you know? He did. But it's time for Kojiro, all right? Then after that, we can get Tsugumi, all right? You know what? It is what it is, man. But Tsugumi is going to be a main party member, obviously. We can tell from the intro. She's going to be a main party member, all right? Yeah, yo, it is what it is, y'all. Pretty good episode, man. Pretty good episode. Don't trust morality niggas. Do not trust them, all right? Sweet Home Alabama, all right? With these clans, people. Tsugumi kind of has a good character design. I felt like they were playing little games with fan service with Tsugumi, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got on this little short ass yukata, constantly showing. I feel like it was just a few inches away from some booty cheeks, all right? Now, you may like that, you may not. It depends on who you are. You know what? I don't really care about fan service, but it is what it is, all right? Matter of fact, you are kind of a weirdo if you don't like ass and titties, all right? You are. But that doesn't mean that every series needs to have ass and titties, okay? Which I do understand that as well, you know. But yeah, I feel like it was kind of playing with the fan service with Tsugumi. You know what? This is by the creator of Magi. Don't forget that. Magi did have that nigga Magi used to be swimming in some titties, man. Let's not forget that, yo. Let's not forget Magi used to be swimming in titties, man. But yeah, Tsugumi might be the fan service character. You know, it is what it is. This is our first village, y'all. It's pretty cool. Yo, matter of fact, do you think the lord of this whole castle, he might be a fucking Oni himself? I'm not really sure, y'all. He very well could be an Oni himself, bro. His name is Kosameda Hideo. So Hideo, the lord of the castle, that nigga might be an Oni himself, yo. I don't know, yo. It is what it is. Musashi and Kojiro, they have a little argument, you know, a little back and forth, but they patched it up pretty fast, right? So, you know, that's pretty cool. The fight with Tsugumi and Musashi, wow, was very flippy, was very throwy. No damage at all happened, man. It was kind of weird, yo. Not a single scratch, yo. Musashi got slammed to the floor at least 2 times and not a single scratch, man. It's kind of funny, yo. It's kind of funny. But yeah, overall, man, pretty decent episode, I gotta say, you know. Animation is still the same, but you know what? At this point, I'm kind of settled. you kind of have to take what you know, take what you can get. All right. Do we want better animation? Yeah, we do. But you know, it is satisfactory. Okay. It's not horrible. It's not great. It is what it is, right? It's decent. It's average. It is average animation, man. But yeah, overall pretty good episode, y'all. It's your boy LucaBlack, man. I'll catch me here next week. Orient episode 5. You dig? Until then, yo, peace out.